Hey, you all. I want to introduce you all to our company, the American company. I'm going to zoom in. It says usdebtclock.org. This is our official debt clock. Now, you wonder why I say U.S. company. Because they always say, people always say, oh, we're going to leave our debt to our kids. And you're like, well, what debt? I ain't even putting no debt to the kids. Well, and I want to inform y'all, we are part of a company. And I'm going to show you how. You see it says U.S. national debt. You see that, right? And then you look over here, it says debt per citizen. So that means we owe $83,000 to that $27 trillion, right? Per taxpayer, it's $220,000 to that debt because everybody don't pay taxes. Okay, you say, well, we broke. No. I want you to follow me down till it says household asset, meaning what we got as a country after the debt. This is after the debt now. This is not, we have 127,000 household assets. Okay. And you say, okay. But then we have a total national asset in the whole world of $155 trillion. The United States itself, and just in the U.S., we have $127 trillion. But then in the world, we have an extra, I think, 40-something trillion dollars. Because the total assets, all our assets, is $155 trillion. You say, well, what that got to do with me? What that got to do with me? Well, I'm going to show you. You see the national debt, how it's ticking with the last two columns, and you don't see the third column barely moving. But look at the national asset. The third column is moving every 5 seconds. Our debt, our assets are outweighing our debt. It's moving faster than our debt. And you say, oh, what that matter to me, though? Well, because when people say, the government's taking care of us, no, we are taking care of ourselves. We are taking care of ourselves. We are part of an asset. And you say, well, what you mean we part of assets? Because you see what I say, how much we owe to the debt per person up here, where it says debt per citizen and then debt per taxpayer. But you say, well, how am I going to pay that? Well, let me show you. Right here where it says the U.S. national debt, right next to that says asset per citizen. Do you see that? We have a total value per citizen of $470,000. And so we have plenty of assets. So when they say they're giving us a stimulus check, they're not giving us anything. They're only giving us part of our assets. We all have assets. People die every day, and they relinquish their assets to the pot, and so to their next kids. So we have an asset. Each individual have an asset of America worth $470,000. So the United States government is not giving us anything. They're elected by us to manage our assets and govern rules and regulations. They're not giving you anything. We pay them. The president makes $400,000, which Trump didn't take any but $1. And the Congress makes about $175,000. And the Supreme Court makes 200 and something. And so they are employed by the people. They're not just elected by the people. They are employed by us to take care of our assets. And so when they give you Social Security or stimulus check or public aid or even disability, they're not giving you anything. They're giving you parts of your asset. He said, but we not putting to the pot. Well, we own businesses. We own property. And so our property has value. And so even if you never worked, you graduate into an asset. It's just like if somebody died, you are the beneficiary of the assets. They separated. And so when people die, the United States separate them assets to the next beneficiary, which is the people. And so the government is not never giving you anything because they don't own anything. We own it. And so even if you never worked before and got Social Security, I timed it. 700 times 50 years is nothing but $40-something thousand. That's not even a dent in your assets. So if they gave you Social Security and food stamps every month, you would never eclipse your $470,000. So eventually you're going to have to turn your assets to somebody else. And so don't never let them think that they're giving you anything. That's why when that $600 that Trump refused to sign, that's a slap in the face. When we should be able to deduct some of our assets when we are hurting. We're hurting as a country. I think it should have been $1,200 a month. Not no $1,200 one time and then 7 months later give us $600. It's our money. It's not y'all money. It's not the Congress money. It's not the president money. It's American money. We have $155 trillion in asset. We have a household asset which is worth $127,000, and so give us our money, our $470,077. That's our money. So thank you for watching this video. So don't never let them say that they're giving you anything. Don't feel like you taking some money from somebody else. It's your money. So thank y'all very much and have a nice day. Peace.